welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And you know, right now, Atlanta, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise. With Trae Young shooting from the logo and setting the table, and John Collins banging on people's heads. Collins said, "We're definitely going to have the best pick-and-roll chemistry in the league for years to come." We'll see about that, guys, but they are very promising.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Clark, what do you think is the most important thing a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. One is just doing your job, understanding how you best do your job for your team, and then getting comfortable with your teammates and being able to handle the nuances of game plans as you approach different opponents, the mental aspect of getting ready to perform at a high level.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here is Holiday. Good defensive work there by Young. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Sabonis. Turner passes to Holiday. Clock at 6. Pass to Sabonis. Over Okongwu. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Holiday.
Boy, he's so well-rounded in his game. Sabonis is terrific at finding opportunities to score from there.
Young against Holiday. Goes up to the stripe. Young, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Turner.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
Here's Young. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Over to the left wing. Collins passes to Okongwu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Here's Herter. The Pacers pull it in, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And Atlanta has possession. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Young. The rebound by Holiday.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Count it, good. And that's now 6 points for Miles Turner.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Here's Herter. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. And again, Indiana running the floor. Here's Sabonis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Yeah, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise-caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Good on the second free throw.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Now, here is Young. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Holiday. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The kick out to Warren. Over Gallinari. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 5. Shoots over Warren. Here's Okongwu. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Left side, Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Turner's got 8.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
Here's Young. That shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Okongwu. So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. 3-point lead. The pass to LeVert. No good from outside.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Turner. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Atlanta's shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Young looking around. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Pass to Turner. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holiday against Young. Passes it to Herter. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Indiana leading. Outside Holiday. It's LeVert on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level, and he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
To the middle, here's Bogdanovic, stolen by LeVert. Outside Holiday. Pass to Sabonis. There's the lob to Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. 4th, Onyeka Okongwu.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Yeah, rebounding always transfers and translates to the next level. He's been a bull in a china shop, out working, out hustling guys, and he's really got terrific instincts to the basketball.
For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to the Wizards.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Indiana with a change here, too. McDermott's checked in. The Hawks trail by 3. And the pass to Capella. Bounce pass, Bogdanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to the Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derek Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Now, here's Brogdon. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's McDermott. Kept alive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Boy, Brogdon attacking the heart of the defense there. Excellent decision and really maximizes using his size.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. Huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brogdon. And Greg, with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Brogdon hits them both.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Lamb. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, I tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in
One
sync
shot.
here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
For three, Brogdon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Now, here's McConnell. Bitadze, the pass to Lamb. Passes to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Now, here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Brogdon. Pass to McConnell. 20 feet out. Brogdon. And there's Brogdon putting it right back in. Brogdon's got 7.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Williams inside the line. Misses off the left iron. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Lamb with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there from Lamb. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. And the three off target. The Hawks trail it. Takes the three. And no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Capella. Good D by Brogdon.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Vitadze, the pass to McConnell. He kicks it to Lamb. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Atlanta calls timeout. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. McConnell. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside, Fernando. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Vitadze. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Brogdon. 10 points for him. Outside, Lamb. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Brogdon, no good. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Hawks shooting around 40% from the floor here. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Collins. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Brogdon, following the score by Lou Williams. Brogdon with it. Here's Vitadze. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Got a piece of it.
One of the things you just love and respect and admire about Brogdon, he just makes plays that help his team.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The Hawks leading in the corner. It's Hunter. They get it again. Collins uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got his first 2 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. LeVert the pass to Bitadze. 5 on the clock. Holiday inside the line. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 4 rebounds now tonight for 3. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Bitadze, the pass to Brogdon. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. And that's 12 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Williams. He can't get it to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Holiday with the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Williams. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Nice job by Brogdon that time to anticipate where the opportunity would be in transition and get to that spot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Trae Young, he's checked in for Williams. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott, and it's T.J. Warren in for Justin Holiday. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lobbed up there for Collins. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The pass to LeVert. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, guys, with good size and length for his position, LeVert can convert tough baskets.
And, guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off. And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
Turner with the steal. Sabonis at the elbow. Here's Warren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren, but I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. He hits the second from the line. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young passes to Collins. They need this, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Sabonis. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
Two.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so it's both of them. And here's Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Warren kicks to Holiday from downtown. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Two.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pacers. From deep. Here's Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And he knocks down the first one. And Sabonis drops them both. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Young. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Right side Holiday. Here's Turner. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for T.J. Warren.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
First free throw is good. And Sabonis drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Young passes to Herter. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by Warren.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And Sabonis drops them both. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Holiday, the pass to Turner. Outside to Brogdon. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 7 rebounds in the game. Young with no one around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Sabonis against Young. And Okongwu has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Atlanta again missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Holiday kicks to Warren. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Warren. A 3. They get it back. A putback.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Collins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Hawks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First one falls for him. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. And the Pacers also making a change. Lamb's checked in. And so Collins nails both of them. Now here's Lamb. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Back to Collins. Over Lamb. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Collins has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Sabonis finds Lamb. There's the lob to Sabonis. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Sabonis. The Hawks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And Sabonis drops them both.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 8. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Turner.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Capella following the score by Indiana. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
90% from the line in the game, shooting 9 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. And Sabonis drops them both.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Williams with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Passes it to Young. Over McConnell. That one wide left.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Sabonis. That shot missing. Collins with some nice D. Here's Williams. Gallinari wide open. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. There's 1:26 left here in the second. Here's Lamb. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Indiana making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Miles Turner. And it's Doug McDermott in for Lamb. There's 1:17 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Holiday against Young. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Shot by Collins, no good. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And the rejection by Collins. Up top, Capella. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
Sabonis, high post. 32 seconds left in the first half. Offensive rebound. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Pacers lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Young outside. Outside Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, I like that quick trigger release, so smooth. Even with the defender in his face, Williams knocks it down.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hawks lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Clint Capella putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, and the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. Shaq, is he a star that you can build around?
I say you have to be a special talent to be a franchise player at guard. With that said, a little bit of Allen Iverson, a little bit of Steph Curry.
Yes, I would agree. We knew he would be able to score, but his playmaking is what probably surprised me a little bit more. He's got a long road ahead, but he's on the right path.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the court right now for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Warren, and it's Holiday in at the point. Now, here's Okongwu. Young dishes to Hunter. Over Turner. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Pacers trail by 4. And Holiday kicks to Sabonis. There's the lob to Sabonis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now, getting up top for that alley-oop.
Here's Young, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Pass to Hunter. Collins with it. Hunter with it. Shot clock at 5. Over Sabonis.
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Young with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Looking to end his cold spell.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time.
Shoot 2.
When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And that one falls for Young.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
And he makes both free throws. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Holiday looking over the floor. Outside Warren. There's the pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. And no good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
LeVert with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks leading by 8. Fires from 14. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Holiday finds a bonus. Shot to stop the run and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Great open look there. Hunter's got 10.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. To take a look at the Hawks. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And checking out Indiana, 4 games back.
And seeing where Indiana is, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Fernando, the pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Young's got 4 points in the quarter. Pacers trail by 15. And Holiday kicks to Turner. It's LeVert on the wing. Oh, Turner in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Tremendous display of chemistry and connectedness by Turner with his teammates. All they have to do is lob it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. Fernando, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Warren. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Young against Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And the first one at the line is good.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well, plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Holiday against Young. Turner trying to free himself up. The kick out to Warren. Brogdon looking it over. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Atlanta leading by 15. Okongwu with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Brogdon. 14 points for him. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. He gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Brogdon. Goes back up. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot's good. Herter's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Outside Turner. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Hawks leading by 21. Here's Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Gallinari in for Hunter. Indiana also making some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Lamb in there for Aaron Holiday. That free throw good from Young. Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Herter. How his last 10 games have gone. First in free throw shooting, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Brogdon and Capella sends it back. They get it back. Here's Lamb. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Up top, Brogdon, defended by Young. Pass to Turner. Can they get it? Atlanta with the rebound. To the paint. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Herter. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter, covered by Lamb. Gallinari passes to Young. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout call, the Pacers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Atlanta making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Here's Bitadze. Shoots over Capella, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bitadze's got his second basket of the night. Williams dishes to Capella. Back to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
We always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Lets a floater go. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And here is Okongwu. He's got 12. Here's Williams. It's deflected. Now McDermott feeds to Holiday. That one goes in. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now, here's Okongwu. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's good from long range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Holiday. He has 5. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Dishes to Williams. Good on the bucket. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Here's Lamb following the score by Lou Williams. Charity strike shot will not go. This is off the front iron. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Bitadze, the pass to McConnell. From the high post. Bitadze can't hit. Atlanta's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Okongwu. Over McConnell. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Lamb. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Holiday kicks to Lamb. To halt the run. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's now got rebound number 13 with that last one.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. We've got Williams. Okongwu is out there with Reddish. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Fernando in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Atlanta's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. The pass to Reddish. Offline with his 3. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Bitadze, the pass to Sampson. Here's Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Bitadze's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pacers.
Hey, tee up on Williams.
Pass to Fernando. Here's Bogdanovich with the putback. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's LeCue. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hawks shooting straight 49% from the field. Outside Williams, over McConnell. The shot by Williams, no good. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Holiday inside the line. He can't get that one, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reddish. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins finds Williams. Here's Fernando. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell's got 4 rebounds in this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's LeCue, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Dunn, right side. Here's Collins, and that one is hammered home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Passes it to Holiday. Over Reddish. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 frontcourt position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Everything I've seen from Sabonis has been really impressive. I love the way he's getting it done now.
Well, we know, Clark, that's something that's also going to impact the NBA this season. Teams are not going to get a lot of footage of the incoming draft class.
Great point, Kevin. And again, that's why the executives get paid the big bucks. Hopefully they've done plenty of work to see a number of players prior to the college tournament being canceled. And it's a bit of an art and science equation anyway when you're evaluating young players, and this just exacerbates it a bit because you don't have that little bit more of information that you'd like to have. So in that case, you go with what you do have to the best of your ability.
Fires the 3. Indiana with a new shot clock. Hawks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Snell kicks to Dunn. Pass to Collins. Back to Dunn. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Snell. Here's Fernando. And LeCue pulls it down. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Sabonis, the pass to McConnell. Back to Sabonis. Rebounded by Snell. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's McConnell.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
At the top of the key, Sabonis. Clark, a simple way to let the players be heard were the phrases they had on the backs of their jerseys in the Orlando bubble.
Yeah, I love the creativity of that, Kevin. Again, players being proactive and desiring to use the platform they've been given through basketball and their particular brands to speak to issues that resonate with them, issues of inequality and racial injustice, and to do so in a way that was unique and yet appropriate, I think is a win-win. I really do. Now, the conversation and slogans are important as a part of agitation, but now it's a matter of targeted, strategic action that can be carried out, not just by players in the league, but by all of us in our own circles of influence to effectuate change and make our world a bit better than we found it.
Here's Bitadze. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. And a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer.
Two.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Dunn dishes to Reddish. And it's blocked. Here's Bitadze. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Good on both. Here's Dunn. Now the dish to Reddish. Kicks it out to Collins. And there's the pass to Snell. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to McConnell. Up top, Sabonis. Pass to LeCue. Over Reddish. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pass to Collins. And stolen by McConnell. Done with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Here's Reddish. And nothing is falling for him right now.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Lobbed up there for Collins. That one misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Reddish. Now the pass to Fernando. Here's Dunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
You know, being drafted number 5 overall, Dunn's faced a lot of high expectations in his young career. Certainly has the physical tools to meet most of those, and I believe he will.
Yeah, and the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. McDermott's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And the second free throw, good. McConnell with it. Has to be Tadze. Kicks it to McDermott. And the 3-ball is good. McDermott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The main weapon in McDermott's arsenal, so good at cashing in from behind the arc.
Gallinari passes to Dunn. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's blocked, and he gets it back. LeCue, rebound by the Hawks. 1:32 left here in the 4th quarter. Hawks passing it around. Snell, no good. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Pacers.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for John Collins.
I tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Dunn, right side. Off target with his 3. And here's McConnell. so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.